Too, but now Nick Knowles holds the cards as we aim for perfection.
Welcome to the quiz show that demands nothing less than perfection. Behind the screen are 4 contestants who are hoping their knowledge is flawless because one single mistake could give the game away. This is perfection. Hello and welcome to the quiz show where only perfect play is good enough. Behind me are the contestants. We call them the usual suspects. They're in our isolation room. In a moment, one of them will be randomly selected to join me here to play perfection. They'll then face a series of true or false statements. For example, if I said Barack Obama's wife is called Michelle, would you say that's true or false? Well, if you said true, I can tell you you'd be right. Answering true or false might seem easy, but if the contestant gets a single answer wrong, their opponents, the usual suspects, will be allowed into the game to capitalise on their mistakes. So, you know how the game works. Let's meet the usual suspects.
Hello, my name is Vicki. I'm a children's entertainer from Bridgend, South Wales, and this is my first game.
Hi, I'm Shabrice. I'm currently in between jobs. I'm from South London and this is my second game.
Hi, my name is Steve. I'm a project coordinator for a local charity. I'm from Newcastle and this is my third game.
Hello, I'm Gary. I'm from Glasgow. I'm operations manager and this is my 4th game.
Welcome to you all. Welcome to you, especially Vicki.
Hello.
Children's entertainer.
Yes, I am.
Does that mean you have, like, clown outfits and things, or do you do it just dressed normally?
I dress very colourfully, but not in a clown outfit.
Right, and we talking sort of, are we balloon animals and things?
Yes, we're talking magic, balloon animals and marionettes.
Lovely. What, real magic or tricks?
What do you mean real magic or tricks?
Oh, there is only real magic, is there?
Real magic.
Okay,
tricks.
lovely. Thank you very much. Well, let's hope that you bring a little magic to proceedings here.
Thank you.
Welcome to you all, and best of luck as we now find out which one of you will be randomly picked to play perfection. Vicki, it's you that's been selected. Please come and play perfection. Vicki, welcome to the game.
Thank you.
You look absolutely shocked.
I was shocked.
Were you pleased to be out here, or did you want to play up there for a little while?
Well, I wouldn't mind getting used to the place up there, yes.
Did you really want to spend some time up there with them?
Yeah, they're nice people, man.
Are they?
Yes.
Well, listen, it's all very well thinking that way, but Vicki, it's now you versus the usual suspects. They were your teammates, now they're your enemies. Their job is to stop you from winning the prize fund because your failure will mean the prize money rolls over to the next game where one of them could be sitting here playing for a bigger total.
Right.
And you don't want that to happen, do you?
Well, I wouldn't mind walking off with a bit of money.
Yes, it's got to be handy, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Every game on perfection is worth £1,000. Here's the good news, nobody's won the last game, so the prize fund currently stands at £2,000.
That's it.
I'm guessing that's a few children's parties worth there.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, so what would you spend the money on if you won it?
Well, every year I go to Glastonbury. I've been going for 20 years, the Glastonbury Festival. And for £1,000, you can have a big teepee.
Yeah, so if you win money, you want to go and live in a teepee for part of the year?
Oh, yes, really wicked.
Well, look, good luck. I hope you get the money for your teepee. Here's how the game works. You'll play 3 rounds and then a final. Every round that you achieve perfection will make the final easier for you. However, if your performance is anything less than perfect, the usual suspects will have the chance to step in and steal the round, making the final that much harder for you. More of that later. Usual suspects, we're going to switch you off for now, so you can't see or hear anything. We'll see you later. And away they go. Vicki, you can now talk through your answers without giving away any vital knowledge, OK?
OK.
Each round consists of 4 true or false statements. You'll be answering against the clock. You'll only have 45 seconds. And once you've given your answers, your first answer, it'll be locked in. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's play perfection. Your 45 seconds starts now. Lady Jane Grey was Queen of England for 9 weeks.
She certainly was Queen of England. True.
True. A Pullman car is a type of railway carriage.
True.
True. The Lumiere brothers were pioneers of cinema.
True.
True. And finally, Philip Larkin won the Booker Prize twice.
Oh, dear. True.
True. OK. And we've plenty of time to spare. Vicki, you've answered all 4 statements. One at a level that mostly only dogs could hear. That's very high. That's very, very high. What do you reckon? Good, bad, round?
Well, right, Lady Jane Grey was queen, but I don't know if it was for as long as 9 weeks.
All right. Well, look, I'll tell you what, before we reveal exactly how well you've done,
Right.
we'll bring back the usual suspects to see what they have to say, and they'll be able to hear you now. All right?
OK, right.
So, usual suspects, these were the 4 statements, and next to them are Vicky's answers. Shabrice, has she achieved perfection?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I think she's got C right.
Steve?
No, I don't think she has. I think she might have the last one wrong.
All right, Vicky, the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's find out how many are correct. Just 2 of the 4 you failed to achieve perfection, which means you've let your enemies, the usual suspects, into the game. Usual suspects, can you steal the round? You can see Vicky's answers. You need to change 2 of them, but which 2?
Well, Pullman car is definitely a railway carriage, do we agree?
Yeah.
And you're sure about Lawnbury Brothers, and I thought I was 90% sure.
I'm like 97%
You're sure?
yeah.
Right, in that case, we're just going to go for A and D, please.
You want to change A from true to false?
Yes, please.
D from true to false?
Yes,
leaving
please.
B and C as Vicky originally answered. Usual suspects. Let's find out what the correct answers are. If the statement turns green, it's true. If it turns red, it's false. Lady Jane Grey was Queen of England for 9 weeks. Is that true or false? It's false, in actual fact. Yes, and you were worried about the amount of time.
Was it 4 days or 5 days?
It's generally regarded as 9 days. A Pullman car is a type of railway carriage. True or false? It is true. The Lumiere brothers were pioneers of cinema. Is that true or false? Yes. It is true, so you know where this is going. Usual suspects. Philip Larkin won the Booker Prize twice. True or false? It's false. Congratulations, usual suspects. You've achieved perfection. Larkin was a poet. He also wrote novels, but published in the 40s before the Booker Prize actually started up. So, Vicky, they managed to succeed where you failed, and they've stolen the round. Usual suspects, you now have the opportunity to make Vicky's chances of winning the prize fund much harder in the final, and here's how. Vicky, this appearing is your final board. These 6 blank spaces need to be filled with subject categories. Behind each category will be a true or false statement, and you'll need to answer all 6 correctly to win the prize fund. Here are your final round categories: children's books, dance music, air travel, and several others in between. Now, if you'd won that round, you would have the opportunity of adding 2 categories of your choice to the board, but because the usual suspects stole the round from you, they choose the 2 categories, hoping to make things harder for you in the final. Usual suspects, which 2 would you like Vicky to play in the final?
French maths, like, totally stuck out to me.
Yeah, I think we've got to go for French maths, whatever that is.
Yeah, French maths?
66 World Cup?
Yeah.
66 World Cup, please. Next.
66 World Cup. Lovely, thank you very much. Well done, usual suspects. You've won the first round. It's time to switch you off, but we will see you in round 2. Cheerio. And away they go. Vicky, with the usual suspects gone, what do you think of their choices? French maths?
I can't do maths. I love no money.
1966 World Cup. I suppose you were even born then, were you?
No, I wasn't. Well, I was, but I wouldn't have noticed it.
No. So they've chosen a pretty nasty ones for you there.
Oh, yes.
Well, Vicky, it's only the first round. You still have 2 more rounds to find perfection and choose your own categories for the final. Are you ready for the next round?
I am, thank you.
Good. Let's play round 2. Your 45 seconds starts now. The French refer to mayonnaise as crème anglaise.
True.
True. The Decca record label turned down the Beatles.
True.
True. Tony Hart created the Blue Peter logo.
True.
True. And finally, the Statue of Liberty is over 200 metres tall.
Well, I've been there, seen it. I have no idea of tall 200. True.
True. You had loads of time left.
I know, but I don't know meters.
OK. Vicky, you've answered all 4 statements. Again, then a bit of a mixed bag, some guesses
Yes,
in there.
yes. Oh, absolutely, yeah.
All right, well, before we reveal how well you've done this time, it's time to bring back the usual suspects again. So, usual suspects, these were the 4 statements, and next to them are Vicky's answers. Gary, has she achieved perfection?
I think she's definitely got 1 wrong, maybe 2. I think Tony Hart didn't create the Blue Peter logo.
Right.
And I think crème anglaise is I don't think the French... I think the French call it mayonnaise. I don't think they call it anything else.
Shabrice, what do you think?
I'm not too sure on A.
All right, lovely. Vicky, the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's see how many you've got right. Just 2 of the 4. You failed to achieve perfection again, so once again, you've let the usual suspects into the game. Usual suspects, can you steal the round? You can see Vicky's answers. You need to change 2 of them.
All I can say for definite is the B is true.
It's definitely true.
Yeah.
So we'll stick with that one.
My gut instinct would be
A and C.
the A one,
Yeah.
just because I think that means like cream of
I think
England or
mayonnaise,
something.
French is mayonnaise,
Yeah.
isn't it? What do you reckon, Steve?
I think A and D, but
You reckon A and D?
yeah.
You got one right before, didn't you? And I was wrong. All right, I'm going to make an executive decision. We're going to go A and D.
A and D. A changes from true to false. D changes from true to false. B and C remain as Vicky first answered. Usual suspects. Let's find out what the correct answers are. The French refer to mayonnaise as crème anglaise. Is that true or false? It is false. Crème anglaise is custard. The Decca record label turned down the Beatles. Is that true or false? It's true. Tony Hart created the Blue Peter logo. Is that true or false? It is true. So you know where this is going. The Statue of Liberty is over 200 metres tall. True or false? It's false. Congratulations, usual suspects. You have achieved perfection. The Statue of Liberty is, in fact, around 40 metres tall. Wow. Oh dear, Vicky, the usual suspects have succeeded where you failed and they've stolen the round again. Usual suspects, you now have the opportunity to make Vicky's chances of winning the prize fund of £2,000 much harder. Let's see the final board. 2 subject categories already on there, chosen by the usual suspects, and because you won the round, you've earned the right to choose the next 2 categories to add to the board. What do you think is going to trip Vicky up in the final?
We think chemistry, don't we?
Yeah.
Chemistry is one, please.
Chemistry.
What about air travel?
Yeah, I think air travel.
She's well travelled.
Is she?
Yeah, she's well.
I'm glad you paid attention.
Sea creatures.
Sea creatures, yeah. Sea creatures, please.
Sea creatures. Thank you very much. Congratulations, usual suspects. You've won the first and the second round. Time to switch you off, but we'll see you in round 3. Vicky, with the usual suspects gone, what do you think of chemistry? Sea creatures?
Oh, sea creatures are all right, I think.
Yeah. OK, let's play round 3. Your 45 seconds starts now. The sitcom Friends lasted for over 300 episodes.
True.
True. Bognor Regis is in Dorset.
False.
False. Germany participated in the Spanish Civil War.
No, it was Italy, I think. Germany participated in it. No, false.
False. And finally, timbales are Latin American drums.
Timbales. Oh, say true.
True. Thank you. And with time left to spare, you've answered all 4 statements. Happy with that?
Not really. I read that book, you know, the man who went over to fight in the Spanish Civil War. That writer, was it George Orwell? But no.
Well, look, I'll tell you what, before we reveal exactly how well you've done,
Right.
we'll bring back the usual suspects. Hello, usual suspects. Hello. These were the 4 statements, and next to them are Vicky's answers. Shabrice, how's she done this time?
Gonna question A, and I think that's the only one I'm in a position to question.
Gary?
I think she's got B right, and I think C wrong.
So there's a mixed bag again there from the usual suspects. Vicky, it's the moment of truth.
Yeah.
You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's find out how many you've got correct. Stopped at 2 again. Again, Vicky, you didn't quite manage perfection. You've let your enemies, the usual suspects, in one more time. Usual suspects, can you steal this round too? You can see Vicky's answers. You need to change 2 of them.
Right, Friends, you both went about Friends. What?
I don't know why, but I have a
For
feeling.
10 years, about 26 episodes a season.
Yeah, I don't
About
think
26.
I don't think it went over
It's got
300.
all on DVD.
I know Bognor Regis is in Sussex, or I think it's in Sussex. I think the Dorset bit is false. Timbales rings a bell. It sounds right. And I'm sure the Germans were involved in the Spanish Civil War in some capacity.
A and C then?
A and C, can we change, please?
A changes from true to false. C changes from false to true. B and D remain as Vicky answered. Usual suspects, let's find out what the correct answers are. The sitcom Friends lasted for over 300 episodes. Is that true or false? It is false. 238 episodes, actually. Bognor Regis is in Dorset. True or false? It is false. West Sussex coast. Germany participated in the Spanish Civil War. True or false? True. And finally, timbales are Latin American drums. True or false? Yep, it's true. Congratulations, usual suspects. You have achieved perfection. Oh dear, Vicky, the usual suspects have succeeded where you failed. They've stolen
Bad news,
around.
isn't it?
It's pretty bad news, I'm afraid, yes. Usual suspects, you now have the opportunity to make Vicky's chances of winning the prize fund much harder. Let's see the final board. Because you won the round, you've earned the right to choose the last two subject categories to add to the board, making a clean sweep for you. Which two would you like Vicky to play in the final?
National anthems. Yeah, national anthems is one, please.
National anthems is one.
Should we go for the dance music? Just throw it in.
This is what the question is.
Yeah, we're going to throw dance music in as well, please.
Dance music, lovely, thank you very much. We now know our 6 final categories. They are French, maths, 1966 World Cup, chemistry, sea creatures, national anthems, and dance music. You look fairly pleased with yourselves there, usual suspects. OK, guys, it's time to switch you off for one last time. See ya. They've gone. Vicky, what do you make of that?
French maths? Are you kidding me?
I don't know what the question is yet. Listen, Vicky, for £2,000...
I can't do English maths.
Well, how different can French maths be?
A lot different. It's a different language.
Oh, that's true enough. OK, Vicky, for £2,000, it's time to play the final. Vicky, this is the all-important final. If you can achieve perfection, you could be leaving with a prize fund of £2,000. If you fail, you could be leaving with nothing, which is great news for the usual suspects, as one of them could be playing for a rollover of £3,000 on the next game. Let's play the final round. Vicky, here are your final 6 categories. They are French maths, 1966 World Cup, chemistry, sea creatures, national anthems, and dance music. You must answer all 6 statements correctly if you want to win the £2,000. Think carefully, there's no time limit.
Okay.
Once you've given an answer, your first answer, it's locked in.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's reveal your first statement. Please tell me whether you believe it to be true or false.
Right.
French maths. In France, a comma is used as a decimal point.
Well, the French always like to do things with a flourish. They're very flourishy. So they might go like that. So I would say that then, in France, a comma is used as a decimal point. I would agree with that, so I would say that was true.
True. 1966 World Cup. Jeff Hurst was the tournament top scorer in 1966.
Well, I've heard of Jeff Hurst. I hope he's not a snooker player. I hope he's a footballer. Because if I've heard of him, it means that he must be good at what he does. So I'm going to say that he was the top scorer in 1966, so I'm going to say that's true.
True. Chemistry.
Ugh.
Molecules of water contain 2 hydrogen atoms.
Hydrogen. 2 atoms. Atoms are small. I'm going to say, oh gosh, a molecule of water contains 2 hydrogen atoms. Oh, I'm going to say true to that too. Go on.
True. Sea creatures. Jellyfish have 4 brains.
I'm going to say true to that.
True. National anthems. God Save the Queen is Canada's national anthem.
There's a lot of French people in Canada. And they're pretty independent. I'm going to take a punt and say false to that.
False. And dance music. The Chemical Brothers are, in fact, siblings.
Oh, they're good, they are. The Chemical Brothers. I've danced to them. Chemical Brothers. Oh, I'm going to say true.
True. Vicky, those answers are now locked in.
I know.
Remember, if there's one single mistake, you leave with nothing.
Yes, I know.
Which ones are you worried about?
Oh, I'd be so upset about Canada after being there for 4 weeks if I get that one wrong. I'd just be upset, you know, because it shows that I don't take a lot of notice what's going on around me. I've no idea about Jeff Hurst, and I have no idea about France, really.
So A, B and E are the ones that are worrying you?
Yeah, really.
All right, lovely. Let's bring back the usual suspects to see what they've got to say. Usual suspects, you can now see the final 6 statements, and next to them are Vicky's answers. Vicky, your answers are locked in. You can't change them by yourself, but if you think you've made a mistake, you can unlock the board with the help of the usual suspects. This will, however, come at a cost. Usual suspects, I'm going to ask you to tell me how well you think Vicky has done, if you want to help, and if you do, how much it will cost. Remember, everyone, you can't refer to any of the statements specifically. Vicky, who would you like to hear from first?
Gary, please.
I think you've definitely got one wrong.
Only one?
However, I'm definitely not going to come on down and help you out, I'm afraid.
You only think I've got one wrong, Gary?
I think you've definitely got one wrong.
Yeah, well, that's great. I thought you had more wrong. Steve.
Hi, Vicky. You've definitely got at least 2 wrong there.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, I wouldn't be prepared to come down and help you, I'm afraid.
No, I understand that, Steve. I wouldn't put you in that position, to tell you the truth. Shabrice.
Hey, Vicky. I think you've got one wrong. I've just got one niggling at the back of my neck, so I can't come down and help you. Sorry.
Do you know what? I'm afraid that seems that negotiations are over already for you there, Vicky.
Well, I'm really pleased I've only got one wrong, to tell you the truth, Nick.
Yes, yeah, but that's all very well, but the game is about getting them all right so that you can take home the money.
Yeah, but would it be awful if I got them all wrong, see, Nick? How could I hold my head up and pretend again?
Oh, I see. OK. All right, well, Vicky, none of our usual suspects are willing to help, so you're going it alone.
Yeah.
£2,000 at stake.
Yeah.
6 answers away.
Yeah.
Let's find out if you achieve perfection. If the statement turns green, it's true. If it turns red, it's false. In France, a comma is used as a decimal point. You said that was true. We need this to turn green for you to get you underway. Is it true or false? It is true. See, there you go. You were very unhappy about the whole French maths thing, but you got the French maths question right.
I'm a genius.
Pretty much. So let's move on. So Jeff Hurst was the tournament top scorer in 1966. You said you heard of him.
I have.
So he must be good at his job.
That's right.
So you said true.
I did.
Is it true or false?
Oh, no, he's not good at his job, then.
It's false. Well, by comparison, first of all, Vicky, I'm afraid that you failed to achieve perfection, which means you won't be going home with the cash. Secondly, in terms of whether he was good, he was a lot better than almost anyone that's come after him for England. But quite where that puts him overall, he actually scored a hat-trick in the 1966 World Cup final. That's why he was famous, really.
Oh, right. Oh, that's a shame. Right.
It was Eusebio of Portugal who was the top scorer with 9 goals.
All right.
Let's move on, though, because perhaps you've achieved perfection at home. Molecules of water contain 2 hydrogen atoms. You said it's true. Is it true or false? It is!
Water came through for me.
OK, jellyfish have 4 brains.
Yeah.
You said true. We need this to turn green. Is it true or false?
Oh.
False, I'm afraid.
I was really sure about that.
So 2 right, 2 wrong so far.
Oh, well.
God Save the Queen is Canada's national anthem. Is that true or false? It's false.
I was right. Oh. I can hold my head up and pretend.
Yeah, it used to be, but in 1980, O Canada was proclaimed the national anthem. Look at that, 3 right, 2 wrong. You're doing really well. The Chemical Brothers are, in fact, siblings. You said this was true. So is it true or false? It's false, I'm afraid.
The rotters.
They were school friends, but they're not related.
Well, why call themselves brothers, then?
I'll take it up with them next time I see them, or next time you're dancing, you can actually carry a placard.
I'll never dance them again.
You're not going home with any money, but you did really, really well. Usual suspects, great news for you. The prize fund rolls over to the next game, where one of you could be playing for a total of £3,000. So you guys definitely played it right. Vicky, you failed to achieve perfection, which means you go home with nothing. But I hope you enjoyed playing.
I did.
Vicky, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Now time to meet the next usual suspect, hoping to play perfection today. Your usual suspect, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Maggie. I live in Birmingham and I'm a call centre interviewer.
Hello, Maggie. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Nick.
A call centre interviewer, does that mean everybody who answers the phone is always pleased to hear you?
Actually, yes, because our company doesn't sell anything. We simply do surveys on behalf of local governments, etc.
Best of luck to you as we find out now which one of you will be randomly picked to play perfection. Steve, it's you that's been chosen. Please come down and play perfection. Steve, welcome to the show. Welcome to the game. It's I wanted to ask you about this transport charity that you do, because it's quite cool, isn't it? You buy cars and then hire them out to people cheaply.
Yeah, we hire them to people that have left a benefit in starting work. So it's to help them get to work if they're working shift work or working in an area that's difficult to get to because of poor bus services.
Where's this based?
This is based in County Durham.
County Durham. Yeah. Lovely. Sounds like a great idea. Good for you. Good work. Steve, it's now you versus the usual suspects. They were your teammates. They're now your enemies. Here's the good news. Nobody's won the past 2 games, so the prize fund currently stands at £3,000. So, what would you do with £3,000 if you won it?
It might sound a bit boring, but I'm a single parent and I've got 3 teenage children, and I would just really like to just go on holiday with them.
Doesn't sound boring at all. Sounds like one of the better reasons that we've had for winning the money. So good luck to you. OK, 3 rounds and a final to come. Usual suspects, we're going to switch you off for now so you can't see or hear anything. But as soon as Steve makes a mistake, you will be back in the game. And away they go. Steve, you can now talk through your answers without giving away any vital knowledge. Are you ready?
I'm chumming.
Shall we get started?
Yeah.
Let's play Perfection. Your 45 seconds starts now. Trent Bridge is home to Nottingham Forest FC.
False.
False. Eat, Pray, Laugh is a book by Elizabeth Gilbert.
True.
True. In the film Up, the large bird is called Kevin.
True.
True. Finally, Clod is a cut of beef.
False.
False. Loads of time left, but you didn't need it because you've answered all 4 statements. How was that as a round?
It's all right. You know, there's a couple there that...
No great shakes then, really?
No, not really.
All right. Before we reveal how well you've done, it's time for us to bring back the usual suspects. Remember, they'll be able to hear what you're saying. So, usual suspects, these were the 4 statements, and next to them are Steve's answers. Maggie, has he achieved perfection?
I don't think so.
No, what's he got wrong?
He's got 1 question wrong.
Which one?
I think A.
Gary, has he achieved perfection?
Yeah, I think he has.
He has, OK. Steve, the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's find out how many are correct. Steve, unfortunately, you failed to achieve perfection, which means you've let your enemies, the usual suspects, into the game. Usual suspects, can you steal the round? You can see Steve's answers. You need to change 2 of them. Which 2 is it going to be?
A is definitely false. Trent Bridge is not home in Nottingham Forest. Clod is a cut of beef. I didn't think Clod was a cut of beef.
No,
I thought Clod
me.
was something to do with grass.
Right, you're sure it's... your A's OK to say
A
stays false.
Yeah.
And you're sure D's OK to say
I'm not sure. I think Clod is a bit of grass as opposed to a cut of beef.
Too.
So if that's the case, if we agree on that, he's only got 2 right. We're going to have to change... We'll change B and C, please, Nick.
Yeah.
B changes from true to false. C changes from true to false. A and D remain as Steve answered. Usual suspects, let's find out what the correct answers are. If the statement turns green, it's true. If it turns red, it's false. Trent Bridge is home to Nottingham Forest FC. Is that true or false? Yes, of course, it's false. Home to Nottinghamshire County Cricket Club. Eat, Pray, Laugh is a book by Elizabeth Gilbert. True or false? It is false. Eat, Pray, Love is actually the title of the book by Elizabeth Gilbert. In the film Up, the large bird is called Kevin. Is that true or false? It's true.
Sorry.
It's true. So, usual suspects, you had the chance to steal the round from Steve, but you failed to achieve perfection. Let's see if you've managed to achieve perfection at home and continue on, shall we? Clod is a cut of beef. True or false? Yep, it is, from around the neck area. So, usual suspects, had you achieved perfection, you would now have the opportunity to make Steve's chances of winning the prize fund much harder in the final, and here's how. Steve, this appearing is your final board. These 6 blank spaces need to be filled with subject categories. Because neither side won the round, the 2 categories that were due to be chosen will now be carried over to the next round, meaning 4 categories will be on offer. Usual suspects, it's time to switch you off. We'll see you in round 2. And away they go. Steve, now with the usual suspects gone, they can't hear you, don't worry. Of the categories on offer, what do you really not want to get?
Well, there's some stinkers there. Dogs. I'm a dog owner, but... no, dogs.
Dogs would be a nasty one. All right, well, look, remember, in order to win the prize fund, you need to answer all 6 questions correctly. Winning the next round with 4 categories on offer then could prove crucial. You ready to play?
Yeah.
Let's play round 2. The 45 seconds starts now. The sitcom Heidi High was set in Blackpool.
False.
False. Players need 2 packs of cards to play bridge.
True.
True. Valentino Rossi plays football for Juventus.
False.
False. Collieries are factories where shoes are made.
False.
False. Plenty of time to spare again, but you didn't need it because you answered all 4 statements. Better or not?
About the same, actually.
About the same?
I think I've got about 2, probably.
All right. Well, before we reveal exactly how well you've done, it's time for us to bring back the usual suspects. So, usual suspects. These were the 4 statements, and next to them are Steve's answers. Shabrice, how's he done?
Have no clue about A and D, but I think he's got B and C right. Yeah.
Gary, do you agree?
I agree. I think he's done it.
OK, Steve, the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's find out how many are correct. Three out of 4, it's close, but it's not enough. You failed to achieve perfection. You've now let your enemies, the usual suspects, into the game. Usual suspects with 4 categories on offer this time round. Can you steal the round? You can see Steve's answers. You need to change one of them. Which one's it going to be?
Right. Valentino Rossi does not play football for Juventus. He's a motorbike
So that's
rider.
correct.
So that's definitely correct. So it's false.
Collieries are mines.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're coal.
Sitcom was. I don't
That's
think that was.
before my
That
time, I
wasn't
don't know.
set in Blackpool.
I don't think it was set in Blackpool, but on the other end, I thought you needed 2 packs of cards for
I
bridge.
remember going
I don't
to sit
know,
down
I've
and play
never
with my
played bridge.
grandma, and she's like, oh,
Two.
you got 2 packs.
The Blackpool one could be correct then. I don't know.
I tell you, that's the only one that makes any sense, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not sure about that.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think through the process of elimination, we're going to have to go for A.
Yeah, sure.
OK, we're going to have to go for A, I'm afraid, Nick.
A changes from false to true, leaving B, C and D as answered by Steve. Usual suspects, let's find out what the correct answers are. The sitcom Heidi High was set in Blackpool. Is that true or false? False.
Whoops.
Oh.
It was set in the fictional Essex town of Crimpton-on-Sea. Have you achieved perfection at home? We're going to run through it and find out for you. Players need 2 packs of cards to play bridge. Is that true or false?
False.
It's false. In fact, you only play with 1 pack. Valentino Rossi plays football for Juventus. True or false? It is, of course, false. He is a motorcycle world champion several times over, in fact. Collieries are factories where shoes are made. Is that true or false? It is false. Yes, they are, of course, mines. So, usual suspects. Had you achieved perfection, you would now have the opportunity to make Steve's chances of winning the prize one much harder in the final. Let's have a look at that board. Nothing on there at the moment. Neither side won the round, meaning 6 categories will be on offer on round 3. Usual suspects. I'm going to switch you off. We'll see you in round 3. Steve, with 6 categories on offer, all on this one go, this would be the time to pull out perfection.
If I needed it, it's now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's play round 3. Your 45 seconds starts now. The poet Sylvia Plath was American.
False.
False. Henry V belonged to the royal house of Tudor.
False.
False. Spike Milligan fought in North Africa during World War II.
True.
True. And finally, muntjac is a type of tuna.
False.
False. Plenty of time left, but you didn't need it either way. And I have a feeling you were having a bit of a guess at the end.
Oh, well, I hate tuna.
All right, before we reveal how well you've done, time to bring back the usual suspects for a chat. Hello, usual suspects.
Hello.
These were the 4 statements, and next to them are Steve's answers. Gary, has he achieved perfection?
He's definitely got Spike Milligan one right. I'm not sure about B. I think he might have been the first one of the House of Tudor, but I'm not 100% sure.
Shabrice, what do you think?
The only thing I'm going to question is B as well. Other than that, I've given the benefit of the doubt, really.
OK, Steve, the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's find out how many are correct. 3 out of 4, close, but not good enough, I'm afraid. Because you haven't managed perfection, you've let your enemies, the usual suspects, into the game. Usual suspects, can you steal the round? You can see his answers. You need to change one of them.
Right, Muntjac is definitely a deer.
You're 100% sure with that?
100%.
And you're 100% about C.
Spike Milligan definitely falling
because I read the book. My partner's down.
Hitler's downfall,
yeah.
Agree with that. But I'm not sure about Sylvia Plath. She could be American, but I've got something...
Might be, but didn't Nicole Kidman play her part in the film just recently?
Well, what does that say to us then? Does that say she's American or...
What about Henry V?
Well, I thought Henry V was the beginning of the House of Tudor, but I could be talking nonsense. It's going to be a guess between A and B, so if anyone's got any strong thoughts, I would jump in now.
Well, if I had to just take a punt on it, I'd go for A.
Would you?
I'd go for B.
You go for B. My gut instinct says B as well.
OK,
but I've been wrong.
If I'm wrong.
I've been wrong before, but I'm going to stick with B. We're going to go with B, Nick, my fault.
All right, B's going to change then, yeah? From false to true. Leaving A, C and D as answered by Steve. Usual suspects. Let's find out what the correct answers are. The poet, Sylvia Plath, was American. Is that true or false? It's true.
Sorry, Maggie. Sorry, Maggie.
True. Look at the look she's given you as well. That was one of the more fantastic looks we've seen on the show there, Gary.
I deserved it.
When you get home and you look at your recording, just pause it on that and look at that face. That's as good a look as you'll ever see. So, you failed to achieve perfection, usual suspects, and you haven't stolen the round from Steve. I wonder how you did at home. Can you still achieve perfection? Let's have a look. Henry V belonged to the Royal House of Tudor. True or false? Yeah, false. Plantagenet. He was a Plantagenet. Spike Milligan fought in North Africa during World War II. True or false? True. And Muntjac is a type of tuna. It is, in fact, a small deer. Usual suspects. Had you achieved perfection, you would now have the opportunity to make Steve's chances of winning the prize fund much harder in the final. Let's have a look at the board. Nothing there, is there? Nobody managed to win round 3 either, meaning we have 6 blank spaces still to be filled. To fill those blank spaces, you will take it in turn to choose a category. So, Steve, as the single player, you get to choose first. Which category would you like to add?
Olympics.
Olympics goes in as the first category in the final. Usual suspects?
Therapies.
Therapies, please.
Therapies, thank you. Steve?
Entertainers.
Entertainers goes in. Usual suspects?
Painters in. Should we go for painters?
Yeah. Painters,
yeah.
yes.
Painters, please.
Painters, thank you. Steve?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise goes across. And usual suspects?
US cities.
Yeah, should we go for
I'm quite good on US cities, so in the
shall
final
we have for yourself, shall we?
Yeah, go on, take £2 from us, you know.
Should we go for literature? Because literature could be quite ambiguous and quite open.
Yeah,
We'll go for literature, please.
Thank you. Literature goes across and becomes the final one in the final. We now know our 6 final categories. They are Olympics, therapies, entertainers, painters, Tom Cruise and literature. Usual suspects. It's time to switch you off for the final time. Cheerio. And away they go. What do you make of it in the end, then? To be honest, you got a bit out of jail there, really, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Didn't want therapies.
No.
Painters.
All right, Steve, for £3,000, it's time to play the final. Steve, this is the all-important final. If you can achieve perfection, you could be leaving with a prize fund of £3,000. If you fail, you'll be leaving with nothing, which is great news for the usual suspects, as one of them could be playing for a rollover of £4,000 on the next game. Let's play the final round. Steve, here are your final 6 categories. They are Olympics, therapies, entertainers, painters, Tom Cruise and literature. You must answer all 6 statements correctly if you want to win the £3,000. Think carefully. There's no time limit, but once you give it an answer, your first answer, it's locked in. Are you ready?
Yep, ready.
Let's reveal the first statement. Please tell me whether you believe it to be true or false. Olympics. Colin Jackson was an Olympic gold medalist.
True.
True. Therapies. Reiki is a form of healing which uses hot stones.
True.
True. Entertainers. Ernie Wise's real surname was Bartholomew.
False.
False. Painters. Claude Monet was one of the Impressionists.
True.
True. Tom Cruise In Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise plays Cole Trickle.
False.
False. And finally, literature. The Canterbury Tales were written by Shakespeare.
False.
False. Steve, those answers are locked in. Remember, if there's one single mistake, you leave with nothing. Which ones worry you?
It's the ones on my categories, which I can't believe. The C and E.
C and E.
I think Bartholomew might have been Eric Morecambe's real name. And I can't believe they would have given a character the name of Cole Trickle. I just cannot...
So C and E are the ones that are bothering you?
Yeah.
Well, let's bring back the usual suspects to see what they've got to say. Usual suspects, you can now see the final 6 statements, and next to them are Steve's answers. Steve, your answers are locked in. You can't change them by yourself, but if you think you've made a mistake, you can unlock them with the help of the usual suspects. This will, however, come at a cost. Remember, you can't refer to any of the statements specifically. Steve, who would you like to hear from first?
Go to Gary first, please.
Gary.
Hello, mate. I think you've done quite well, to be honest with you. There's one I'm just not sure about, and there's no point in me helping you because I think you've done really well.
Shabrish, please.
Shabrish?
I know you've definitely got 2 right, and 1 I'm in 2 minds about, but I can't risk it and come down and help you. Sorry.
So Shabrish has declared herself out too.
Champion. Maggie, then, please.
Well, again, I think you've done very well, but I'm not willing to come down and help you. The money's not high enough just yet.
Thank you very much. That seems the negotiations are then closed. Steve, none of our usual suspects are willing to help, so you're on your own. £3,000 at stake, 6 answers away. Let's find out if you've achieved perfection. If the statement turns green, it's true. If it turns red, it's false. Colin Jackson was an Olympic gold medalist. You said that was true. Is it true or false? It's false straight away. I know. You know, you would think that he was a gold medalist, wouldn't you? But in actual fact, no. He was a world record holder for a while. So I'm afraid you didn't manage to achieve perfection, and it means you won't be going home with any cash. I wonder whether you could achieve perfection at home still. Let's run through the answers and see. Reiki is a form of healing which uses hot stones. Is that true or false? You said true. It's false. Form of massage therapy. Ernie Wise's real surname was Bartholomew. Is it true or false? Yeah, it's false. Ernie's was actually Wiseman. So Claude Monet was one of the Impressionists. You said that was true. Is that true or false? It is true. In Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise plays Cole Trickle. Is it true or false? True. It was Cole Trickle. And finally, the Canterbury Tales were written by Shakespeare. You said false. Is that true or false? It is, of course, false. Geoffrey Chaucer wrote them. Not good enough. You need to achieve perfection to take the money. Usual suspects. That's good news for you. The prize fund rolls over to the next game, where one of you could be playing for a total of £4,000. That's good news, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Very pleased with that there. Steve, I'm afraid you failed to achieve perfection, which means that you go home with nothing. But thank you very much. You enjoy playing?
Oh, it's been brilliant, Nick.
Steve, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's all we have time for. Please join us next time when our usual suspects have the chance to play again, this time for £4,000. But remember, on this show, we only pay for perfection. Goodbye.
Practice makes perfect, so if that one didn't go your way, then Nick's back at the same time tomorrow. Sly and cunning. You've got to be up early to beat the fox. Put your money where your mouth is. Next.